Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. We are back not for a pack map this time, but we are going for the long and winding road map. Yes, I do want to give this map a go. I loaded up just to see what it was all about, sort of build a strategy that I want to try, and I think things should be pretty interesting. As you can see, even from a top-down view, look at this. We have our long and winding road. It has split breeder, anti-creep breeder, split breeder, anti-creep breeder, and then a whole slew of emitters mixed in with our big resource areas. So we can't just go there just yet. We have to start in this corner over here. Bit of a shame, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We have this tiny little path, which will then lead to their main creep capital, with their own long and winding road. So this is, fairly straightforward. They have spores, no blobs, no skimmers, which is great. No air sacs, no nothing. They do have urns on the map. As you can see, the urns are in this line plus there, so we will want to snag some of those. We don't really need all of them, but we'll snag some for sure. Of course, we have our urn port, we have our factory, we have all sorts of stuff, but more importantly, let's get going. One thing to also note is they already have a pylon structure in place built around this entire area that goes to here. This is where the pylon structure stops. It stops at this pylon. Getting that pylon, I don't think we're going to be able to before this creep does make it, unfortunately, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We are placing down our... actually, I want to be connected to... yeah, right there. Connected to the pylon structure. Let's get going with 120 there and 120 there. First goal of order is to start, get these two built, because we have enough power in the system when you start the game to build 2 towers right away. And then we are going to just get power. Just get some power. That's what I want to do. I just want to get as much as possible, of course. So we're going to get a bunch of 121s and fill up this area pretty nicely. You're a little wonky, which makes this a little wonky, but that's okay. Wonkiness is what it's all about. We're even going to build a couple towers this way and a couple towers this way, and that should be enough starter energy. The other thing that we will want is, as you can see, the pylons are here, but that's not actually connected. So let's connect that one up. Let's connect that one up. We're not going to be able to make it to that one, but we'll connect up that red on up there. And I think we should be good. So, let's get some power going. As you can see, our generation not very good right now, but we will get substantially better as we start to build these up. Boom, boom, boom. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. The power is growing. The factory goes down because the factory is the most important part to this entire start. Without a doubt, nothing is more important than this factory, so we are not going to even do a thing until this factory is really going. The juice is now flowing. Because we have so many towers, we're actually going to be able to build even more. So the factory should be prioritized now. There we go. As you can see, our store is even going up. So we're going to slowly start to creep along, which is fantastic. Slowly start to creep along. We are using more than necessary, of course, but that is okay. We are staying in a good store. The factory is built. Our energy is actually really good. We're going to build 3 sprayers. 3 sprayers. That is right. Our blueite is coming in, and that's why, because we need a few beautiful, beautiful sprayers. You can see the blueite is going to them. This one does have no ammo as of yet. This one has 2. This one has 3. That's pretty much all we're going to need. We're going to fly that one with 3 right over there. That one has to go first. You are always on. You have 6 even now. Good for you. Good for you. You are going to fly right to that point right there. Again, it is a middle point. That's what we want to see. Always on. Beautiful. You're the special one. You get to go to 2 places because they're close by. That is what we need. We need an always on right here. And then we're going to want an always on over there. We're actually going to fly to 3. So right there, just drop off a tiny bit. See, just the tiniest little bit. And that's all it takes. As you can see, if you notice, we are doing pretty good. Now, power is good. Power is actually glorious. We are taking a little bit of a pause, and we're just going to go crazy with towers. These aren't necessary. There's no real reason to do this other than prepping power for when we get down here. Because once we get down here, I mean, this is where all of our real power is coming from. I mean, look at that minefield. Look at all this green R. Look at everything, right? So that's where our main power is coming from. But I'd like some power just to mill about before we get there, you know? I think that's going to be a pretty good thing for us. So yeah, let's just overdraw our system, because we don't need to build a tower. We don't need to build anything right now. Right now we are set, because just these little drop-off points, that is all we are gonna need in terms of defense for this entire area. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. We will start building an emerald here because our factory does exist down here. But look at that. Look at how much anti-creep has already been produced. It's perfect. It's perfect. We are going to turn off paths because who needs them? Not I. We'll flatten the AC later. Don't really need to quite yet. But look at this. This is flying in just in time. That is perfect. That has landed. Now you're going to fly over there. Again, just seed the area. That's all we really care about. That one can stay a little bit longer. But look at that. We seeded right in the right spot. The perfect amount. It's exactly what we needed. And we're going to grab some terps. We're going to pop a terp there. Pop a terp there. These will probably never move because why would we need to move them? But look at that. We've seeded it, and look, the creep is flowing in these nice little H's just along everything. Everything has been seeded accordingly. They are going to be shooting some stuff. So the real important one, this is actually the most important one, because all of the breeder here, the split breeder, has been taken. All of the split breeder is almost taken. So if we take all the split breeder, there's nothing they can do to us. There's not a single thing that they will be able to do to us, which is most fantastic. We look at our generation. Our generation is actually pretty good. This is going to start pushing in, so we can start using our generation just to make some towers. We're going to want a tower squad to start taking that out as soon as possible. Even a mortar squad. Why not? Towers and mortars. Oh no, our generation is really, really bad right now. It doesn't matter whatsoever. We will take energy collection. We will take mine production. We will need a lot of things from mines eventually. And I guess we'll take fire range and fire rate. Why not? Feeling pretty good right now. Again, they are going to be shooting us with a whole bunch of spores and things. And oh no, those spores. Oh no. Our micro rift almost completed. Let's see where these spores are going. None are going into the split breeder, which is fantastic, and that just means we are completely safe. It is done. We have survived. Again, look at our energy production. It is through the roof, and I think we're at the time where we need to flatten this anti-creep, because if you look at it, that's where we stopped them. We've already pushed them down to there, which is, again, most glorious. We have a nice little assault squad, and look at that, that lands. It can't crawl up anywhere. We have anti-creep everywhere. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. So we're just going to fly this group right there and try and get a nice little head start. But more importantly, why, like, we're building an emerald here, and we're going to build an emerald over here, without a doubt. But for the time being, I don't want an emerald. Ooh, that got built before. It wasn't built yet. That's why it was destroyed. It just touched it. I don't want my power to be coming from here and going around this pylon network to charge these boys up. I don't. I think that would be terrible. That would be highly, highly useless to me. Now, our power network coming from inside the base, so to speak, is pretty fantastic. Now I'm flying it up here just temporarily to keep it connected to the towers. So it can't quite land yet. It can't quite be connected to towers yet. So I just sort of want to fly it around because it's still charging everything up. It's still keeping everything active where it is. And now I'm going to fly it over here. Because this, it's not going to have much power to begin with, unfortunately. We do have a store of 100 though, and that is actually very, very important. This initial store of 100, it is charging our cannons. We've used it all already, oddly enough. But it also powered a bunch of these. So you can see we actually have energy coming in. Our anti-creep will protect it. And yeah, we're going to be in a perfect spot. As you can see, our entire network turned on again. Our power generation back to 30. Yeah, not feeling bad at all. We actually landed right next to an emitter even. But again, we have so much anti-creep coming in that it doesn't matter. This nullifier, Mr. Mortar, move on up. Give me a nullifier, please. I want it right next to my base. And yes, we are also going to be adding snipers. I should have done this earlier. I could have done this earlier. I didn't do this earlier. That egg did blow up something. That one did as well. So that's why I want these snipers, just to stop any eggs from coming over. Again, they're not really doing much. It doesn't really matter what they do. Oh no, they took out a tower, you know? But all of this will get swept away. As you can see, they took out a pylon, which I guess is more annoying because, you know, pylon structures are the faster means of transportation. As you can see, they took out a pylon over here as well. Oh no. And yeah, the pylons, are they not on that side? I thought the pylon. All right, that's fine. We'll help that out. Pylons all the way down. All the way down. Beautiful. That's what we need. And pylons all the way to base. And what does the base also need? We are going to need a micro rift over here. That's right, our micro rift is coming on this side. And that micro rift is just so we can get to this. There we go. We're in a beautiful spot. Our anti-creep is progressing. And I do want to make this look somewhat pretty. So let's see. If we fill out the bottom edge. Good. Obviously, it will need to be connected, but that's fine. Oddly enough, these cannons are going to be way in the way, so that is a slight problem for me. But they're doing their job. They're gonna do great. I truly believe in these cannons. They are all fully charged. Let's just send them in a little bit in the ways. They'll clear it out. The AC will flow in. They'll be fine. So after the bottom edge, we want it to be 121s, just like that. Boom. And then another set of 121s, ideally, just like that, all the way down. We're freeing up some eggs, and then a top row. So this is how it's going to look, I hope. I want it to look pretty. Oh. We did lose a couple. Understandable. Didn't really expect to lose that many. Oh, I didn't expect to lose any. But that's okay. Again, they did their job. They're going to fly back, charge back up, but we have our towers in place. I'm feeling a lot better about that. And look, the AC is just flowing in. It's a beautiful thing. Again, we are now going to want to start snipering up the edge as well. And that is the important thing. These snipers along the edge, they're not here for blobs. They're here for eggs. No one likes eggs. Eggs are the worst things in the world. And I want a nullifier. I don't want to impede the green R at all. We're going to have a lot of green R collection. We're going to be doing a lot with green R. I'm telling you that right now. It's primarily the green R game at this point. So let us, in fact, start that refinery process. Look at them come on. Oh, refineries. You're beautiful. You're beautiful machines. Not covering the land that the green R can spawn on. That is always a beneficial thing. But you can see so many green R mothers here that I don't even know how many refineries we're going to need. So I am just going to really refine up, more than I can handle. I think that should be pretty good. Just so you are aware, you cannot overload on this map, so overloading is not an option. I did not forget it this time. It's just not an option. So unfortunate, but that is how it goes. Again, we are moving along the bottom edge, and we will, again, keep going with this path. And we're going to go with this path even into the mines. I know there is definitely a more optimal way to do the mines, for sure, but I don't really care. I'm not really worried about the mines. I think we're going to be plenty fine. As you can see, our sniper system setup is going great. Our generation, it's fine. It's not perfect at the moment. It will be perfect soon, though. And that's what's most important. As you can see, we are actually ready for miners. They're ready to go in, and what's the most optimal way to do this? I'm going to do a quick pause and try and see. What's most optimal? So we can fit 1, 2, or 1, 2. I think up and down is far more optimal. Look at that. So up and down it is. That is how we will be doing it. And yes, we are ignoring this and this perfectly fine. It's fine to have a few free spots, but look at that. Look at how pretty that's going to look. Right there and right there. Oh, crash my economy. That's what I want to see. And for the top row, we even have that. Beautiful, beautiful amount. So feeling pretty good. As you can see, we want this connected up as well, and let us get this going. Our towers doing a great job. Our snipers doing a great job. Our miners, yeah, they'll take their time, but they'll get there. And what's most important for all of this is a pylon right there. And we're going to surround this pylon with some mortars. And that will be for later. Not right now though. And yeah, let's just move our gang up. And yeah, we're gonna keep mining. We're gonna keep doing all this. We want a ton of miners, as I stated. This totem is in the way, of course. Oh, totems, you are the worst. You're the worst, totems. Oddly enough, we don't even want the totems on, but we do need to power them on for the mission and all of that. So you know how it goes. Actually, in fact, I should probably get my nullifier going on. So let's just toss a nullifier in right there. Hopefully that is not the perfect place for it. It is not. That is. And again, work on perfect placements. We want it to look pretty. We want it to look smooth because we're going to have airfields. We're going to have rockets. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oddly enough, these areas are not connected, which is quite interesting. But that's okay. We are going to toss an MRF down, sort of in the middle. I should realistically be pyloning all of this up, which I'll probably have a pylon system along the top in the end. But for now, I'm being a little bit lazy. And at the same time, we don't really need pylon structures currently, because we're just generating power. It's not too important. And again, our base is pretty close at the moment. So I'm feeling, again, pretty good about this entire thing. Our 121s are very strong. Our towers are dying here. Apparently I didn't charge them back up. Why would you need to be charged up, towers? That's your fault, not mine. That's all I'm going to say. It's your fault, not mine. Logistically, you should have been fine. But we have anti-creep. We don't really need those towers anymore anyway. And I'm feeling, again, pretty good about this entire thing. Everything is connected up. Ooh, that egg. Look at that. Look at that anti-creep. That's all you need. You just need the anti-creep right there. Keep that going. And we're going to do a few. Actually, what's our generation? 118? Yeah, we'll do a few more. We'll do a few more miners. And I think I'm going to pause it here. And we're going to do some big planning. This is the big plan. So we're going to do miners to there. I think that's a pretty good spot. That should be all the miners that we need entirely. And like I said, I did say we're going to do a pylon system. So pylons across the board. Just get them down the line. Should be fine. All the way down. Connect up, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all the way down. Pylons all the way down. I'll toss one next to that, just to sort of connect up this area as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now we're going to get some airfields, because who doesn't like airfields, right? We're going to get 2 bombing runways. Unfortunately, because of the way things are, you know, we could destroy the center row. I don't want to destroy the center row, so they're not going to be the most optimal. You know what? I'm destroying the center row. I've talked myself into it. I want some good looking runways. So, because we did the top and bottom, you know, this isn't the most optimal. So we need, what, 3 spaces? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That is a perfect runway. And then Yeah, we'll impede on the green R over here. We have a ton of green R over here, so I am not worried about green R whatsoever. So another runway. Again, this will impede on the green R a tiny bit, but we need another set of 3 right there. Perfect. And now we can do bombers. Beautiful, beautiful bombers. We have a whole set of bombers, just like we wanted, and we have almost a whole set of bombers, just like we wanted. But we also have just a few AC bombers. That's right. We're doing a little bit of a mixture, getting them both in there. Don't need too many AC bombers, but we just want enough, so to speak. And this should be good. The other thing that we are going to be needing in the airfield, rockets. We are going to want a lot of rockets, because if you notice, there's a lot of green R here. Like, a lot of green R. So, more green R than we can spend. I will be quite honest about that. These rockets, not pretty rockets. I'm going to tell you right now. I apologize in advance. I'm just sort of throwing them down. Because, you know, we have the space. We have the space. And I just want to get these rockets going. So everything should be building. As you can see, I'm actually going to redo these right across the bottom, and we can even toss in a few more refineries. So we're going to fit those in wherever we can at this point. This can mine from both sides a little bit, so I'm fine with that. Refineries and rockets, that's what you want to see. As you can see, all these refineries are up, but they're completely full, so that will probably mine out though. So we do want some over here. Again, just fill it up with refineries. That's all we care about. And because we have the red on and we're not really using shields, let's just toss another M-Rift on this very far side for all of these refineries as well. So here we go. This is essentially our setup right now. Feeling pretty good about it. The AC will push into this, and essentially that's what our goal is. Our goal is to push up this and go up here. But I don't want to do that. I'm not going to lie. I have no desire to push my way slow and steady up this tiny little crevasse. So I'm not going to do that. I think that's a fairly reasonable thing to say. So what we're going to do is select all bombers, make a squad of them. And we're going to select all our AC units and make a squad of them. And we're actually... Remember this guy over here? We're going to bomb right there. And we're going to drop AC right there as well. And that's our plan. For now. Until rockets are built, of course. We will need... Actually, we can even build more rockets. We're going to build rockets over the green R sections. It is a bit of a shame. But, yeah, look at our green R going down. Actually, we will need beacons, too. We're going to need a lot of stuff. Holy moly. But as you can see, our planes are going to be going off. I don't know why I'm still in top-down view. Jeez, that is a little bit of a shame. Our planes should be taking off. Alright. Planes. Over here. There we go. I don't know why they weren't bombing. That is an interesting thing. The bombers should be bombing. I wanted the bombers to go first. But that is fine. We will need more rockets, because more rockets in this situation is more good. And even though we are taking up some green R spots, again, it is okay. We have more green R than we know what to do with. We just need the rockets to support it. We will need some beacons, so of course we will want beacons. So let's actually make a couple of beacons, say 2 or 3, why not? 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to make a whole slew of mortars, because we have some power, we have the capability, and I think that's going to be pretty good. And look at this. Look at this, unflattening the AC. The AC is landing in the area that we have built, or freed, so to speak. And yeah, that's going to start to take that over. But one thing that is interesting is this pylon over here. And we're just going to say, Mr. Pylon, I think you want that urn that we freed from over here. Just a little bit. We can see that urn should be flying over, I think. Was I incorrect? If I say urn not want, do I not have one available? Yeah, I do. So it should... Oh, there it is. Look at the urn. It's flying over. And now, if we go to our own little pylon, look at that. We actually have a pylon connection right into their base. That's right. We are basically on the front lines of their primary base. We're taking it over with AC to begin with. Let's just get that fact right there. But we have power structure straight into them. There is nothing that they can do to stop us at this point, because, again, these are all breeders. That's a good thing for us. We have pylons. We're going to be using pylons quite a lot. And, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Let's even build a terp over here so we can get another urn. Why not? It's right there. Might as well take it. But look, our cannons, they're just going to come in. Our mortars, I should say. They're going to come in, be able to fire themselves. Why not? We can even move our fantastical group of planes over here. And the reason I'm moving it this way first is because this is going to be a lot to assault with all the eggs. So I kind of want to work on this once we have a few rockets in place. But you can see our rockets filling up. Our green are still staying pretty much exactly the same, which is actually a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. But look at this. Our mortars are firing. We are getting this. We do not want this tower on. We want it powered, but not on, because we don't want to block the flow of anything. But look, with these coming in, this is now going to convert all of this to AC. This breeder right here is not split breeder. It's AC breeder. So we're going to be able to take that over without even really trying at that point. So we're sort of curtailing this entire slow push. You know, we could have planes coming down. We could have, be jumping mortars over and over and over. But the earned pylon is all we needed because there is no porter. So we could not do this with porters. So realistically, this is very fantastic. I am thrilled for this entire process completely. I mean, look at this. The mortars are going to land. They're going to just start beating this down, and, they'll do their thing. It'll be fun. But look, boom, we've taken the entire ring. There, Air Force, you're just going to move. That's what we want to see. Air Force 2, Electric Boogaloo. Where are you? AC bombers. I am going to put my AC bombers right on the edge, because if AC can start to penetrate, so to speak, and we'll even do a rain. Ooh, look at that. A rain right there. Why not? Again, look, this can't breed, so the AC is going to take that so well. Pylons, let's get them on this side. That's what we want to see. And we're actually going to go with building speed, because right now, we're just going to be building things. We're going to be building nullifiers. We're going to be building mortars over here. Although, we don't really need more mortars over here. Maybe we'll build some cannons, because these cannons can essentially land over there. And, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Look at that. Again, the mortar system, the AC bombers. We actually, I should have done this to begin with, we can just get a nullifier straight up and turn off that spore launcher. Should have put it back. I moved a cannon to put it back, but I just clicked too fast. So that was my fault. But I'm not super worried. I'm feeling pretty okay with how things are looking. Again, we have 5 orbitals. We're getting a bunch at a time. So let's even toss a rain in that corner. That will help out. I think... Oh, no! They got rid of my nullifier. No! Eggs! I should have thought of eggs. I should build some snipers over here. Why not? Get some snipers, sprinkle them around. It will be a very good time. I don't want to send snipers up there just yet because that is quite a bit, but I will send some very brave cannons. They will have power, which is fantastic. They will have air support, which is fantastic. Look at this, between the rain and everything else. Yeah, we've now taken another swath of land, and there's nothing they can do about it. Cannons, ooh, that's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for you, cannons. We put on the shield, though, and with that shield, it's actually lifting the eggs, which is actually the best way to pop them. Theoretically, if we could get something to pop them in there as soon as possible, they don't actually explode into creep when they are on top of a shield. So, yeah, that is actually a very good thing. This shield, though, I don't really like it. you know, it's not bad. It's a good shield. Let's actually drop some rain down just to help out, because we are going to be... Well, let's pop all the eggs at this point. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Again, look at this. Look at the AC spread, and we're going to want to pylon. Again, because we want to get power going as fast as possible. We'll even toss an M-Rift in the middle, because again, it's all about getting power at this point. We essentially won the map. And we want to see if we can start getting some nullifiers in. Nullifier. We're in the shield, which is great. Ooh, that one's just a bit too much. That should be good. We do... Oh, no. I can't see because of the... Alright, that should be good. Hopefully. So much. Look at this. Actually, I want a damper. And there we go. Rain right there. I could be converting, but I don't have that many orbitals yet. I was planning on having some more. But with a damper in place, the creep just can't flow in. Dampers are beautiful. Please remember your dampers. I cannot speak highly enough for them. There we go. That should be pretty good. Again, we're having a bit of an issue. I probably should move my Air Force over. But I don't want it. I want to just keep raining. And I'm going to do another damper. Just to keep it, because again, look at it, it's just building up versus coming out. And we have nullifiers coming online, which is fantastic. Hard to see. Let's see, top down might be easier. So that nullifier is still there because of the damper. This really... Oh, no, it's gone. It's gone! And apparently the nullifier that I thought I placed in the center never actually got placed to take out that one spore launcher. So that was entirely my fault. Let's move in some of the remaining troops. The emitters are pretty strong, but not too bad. Let's actually use the AC bombers and just go into the side. Look at, I mean, these emitters, they're not that strong of an emitter, which is what's weird. You know, they're okay, but they really should not be putting up any fight. So I'm actually really surprised by that, but there we go. Nullification, nullification. Oh, you actually weren't nullified either. I thought your nullifier did come online. Look at me being just quite silly. But that is their prime base, their main mode of operations. Gonna be turned off. Everything is now ours. So, yeah, now it's literally just a see? Totems. Totems causing problems. Get out of here, Totem. I want this land for myself. Toss a tower down. Toss a nully down. Done. As you can see, we also put an M-Rift there, just in the middle, because why not? You know, we have the juice, we have the capability. We're going to get some pylons, and we are going to spread. Spread, my friends. There we go. Airplanes, they've done their duty again. We are going to just move along another line. Other set of airplanes have done a great duty, and let us find them. Let's go to our AC section, come over here, and they're going to start bombing right there. Now, why aren't we bombing over here? Well, simply, they can't take it back, so we're just going to convert just like that. Boom. Double convert. No problems. This is AC breeder, so even though some eggs will pop and things like that, these eggs can't do anything to us. We have AC coming in at this point, we have bombers coming in, we have AC coming in on this section. Again, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Oh, that pylon. Oh, that's a M-Rift, and that didn't be a pylon. But yeah, I think we've officially done it. Did I make beacons? I did make beacons. Look at that. 3 beacons just for me. Moving on over. Let's take another look. They still have, I mean, fair bits of creep. Don't get me wrong. That is some decent creep. The problem with having decent creep is it's also susceptible to rain. Oh my, look at that. The rain is coming and it doesn't seem pretty because rain only costs 2. It really does. It's super cheap. We could convert a whole lot, but at this point, raining is almost converting. Because as we destroy so much creep, our anti-creep should fill those voids. Now, Doesn't quite look like it is. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. I figured our AC bombers would be doing a great job. I figured this AC would just push in because it's AC breeder here. It's not even split breeder. So I'm actually surprised by that. But that's okay. You know, we do have some more turps that we need to place down because there is a 0% there. That's the problem. This totem is activated. Again, you want to turn off these totems so the creep can flow. Of course, and there we go. Look at that. The AC flowing in. That's what we wanted to see. Didn't quite get nearly as much as I was hoping. It flowed in right at the end, but still, we got a decent portion. Can we pylon over this path without an earned pylon? We cannot, but that's okay. We are digging up an urn anyway, so let's just do that. And that, again, will just get us some juice over here. And that will also get us a nullifier for these two. Beautiful. Down this way, look at that. We've taken the Dark Tower. The beacons are doing their job, as they should. We have, what, 5 things left to nullify, a few totems left to activate. That totem, ooh, that totem, right there. Going to be a slight problem. Let us move our AC bombers up, because our AC bombers are not doing us any good in the breeder section. Who needs them there? Not I, not I. Here we go, pyloning in down. We're going to snag this tower. We're going to snag... Wait, I already had pylons down there. So I just never built a nullifier. Good on me. Never building a nullifier. I thought I was doing good remembering the nullifiers, and I missed one. The AC just covers it up. It looks just like a blueite to me. I don't know. That could be my poor misconstruction, but look at this. This emitter. Get off. We don't want you there. This is still... Look at how slow the... everything is pushing. Actually, we should have tossed some mortars down here earlier. That probably would have helped things, just to get things pushing. Again, you can do. There is enough room for a single tower, and you can tower hop. You can also use planes and sort of bomb it. The planes don't do the best because they kind of miss it quite a lot. So it's definitely a little tricky to get down that quickly. But if you noticed, we didn't care about getting down it quickly. I mean, in theory, we don't even need to destroy all of this. There's nothing there that we need to destroy because we're just going to come in from this side and get this emitter. And there you have it. This emitter should be nullified. All we need left is that. And that is, again, the problem. We do have another turp, which we can snag. There should be a 0%er here somewhere. There it is. It's right next to the tower, which is fantastic. That's what we want to see. So we will snag that. And I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to see if we line up a pylon with that and give it an urn. Can that pylon reach that? And that would be kind of cool. I know pylons can reach other pylons really far, so I don't think it will reach. I think it would be pretty amazing if it could. And it can't. So that's fine. That is fine. Objective obtained. We have nullified all of the enemies. Oh my, oh my. Planes, what are you doing? What are you doing with yourselves, planes? This is our AC bomber. They're just going to bomb right in the center. We also have our regular bombers, and we're just going to have them go from side to side. This is going to go real quick. Look at that. Done and done. Oh no, those were the regular bombers first. You can see, it's going fairly quickly. We are going to pylon up, because we like pylons, 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 and a few more pylons. This should be all we need at this point. And there we have it. Pylon structure should be complete. Oh, are we not actually connected? Oh my. We'll also work from the other side, because we can. And it's there. Look at that infrastructure. It is beautiful. We'll even snag a turp right over here because why not dig up that last urn? In fact, I am going to release this urn and I am going to fill out my move speed. That's right. We've filled out move speed and these are being built. You can see everything coming in. It's beautiful. Oh, actually, we need to turn on all totems because I want to make sure they are all on. Look at that. The map is happening. The turf will be built. That 0% will be ours for the last urn. Every tower on. Feeling pretty okay. Pretty okay. 0 creep left on the map. Let us go. Yeah. Well, let's go. Come on. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And there we have it. They are shooting their beam right there. And there goes the orb of power. I don't know what it is. It's the thing that says we did great. Ugh, fly away, my friend. You have done it. And we have done it. Let's see our time. I'm not sure how well the time is. I hope this is a pretty decent one, but let us see. 32 minutes. Oh, okay. That doesn't seem right. 42 seconds. Yeah, I don't quite think that. But 32 minutes, best time on the first page. I'll definitely take. I mean, 31:48 for towers, 29 minutes 56 seconds for destruction. We are looking at destruction. Tower-wise, 31 minutes, still the best. So you know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. 32:06 for towers. Again, our tower time was 29:56. There's a 22-minute. Okay. Okay, I was getting scared that I might have like one of the best times, and so far, I mean, in theory, this is one of the best times. I've only seen one time that beats me, one time that was close, so yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see again, 31:48. Yeah, I'm just looking. There's a 30. A 21 minute for the towers. So towers are easier to get than all of the other things, but for me it took me longer because I came in from the other side. You know, if you work your way up, you'll naturally collect all the towers first. So that generally should have the lower time of the two. Where for me, it was actually nullifying things that came first. So pretty happy with that. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a very good time. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely had fun with this map. It was definitely pretty neat, and I hope you let me know what you think. If you want to see anything else, any other maps, anything, you know, if you want to see more first-person pack, L packs, regular packs, more maps like this, hey, let me know. I would be happy to check them out. If you have a specific map in mind as well, I would be happy to play it. Please let me know. I do like it. If I did something wrong here, if I could have done things better, because honestly, I probably could have moved moved things around better, been a bit more efficient, you know, and maybe use my planes to attack them in the middle instead of going up in chunks, you know, let me know. I'm very open and like to hear about it. So please let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Greatly appreciate the subscriptions. You know, I'm trying to grow. You know, it would be fantastic. And yeah, have a wonderful day and catch you next time.